Welcome back, part 6, P-61, 1/48 scale. Okay, the motor has been painted and I've fitted the bracket, the engine bracket to the hull, and now we're going to put it all together. But quite happy the way that turned out. So we'll put that together. Okay, now there are locating pins in there and there's a locating bracket there, so that's just a matter of showing that in there and putting it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue, sit down and get on with it. Why is there glue tack around my glue? Alright, and I need a bit of, no, I'm going to use this stuff. There's also a locating pin in there, but I took it off the motor because it was a pain in the butt. It's going to say a little bit too much glue there, but alright, let's get that in there. Okay. Yeah. I love the way you see some videos on model building. They just place the part and they put a drop of glue in, and oh, look at that, it stays. I always had to go back. Anyway, I'm going to let that glue, I'll go back to you. Okay, while that is gluing, just going to go through the next couple of instructions. You on the road. Now the wheels, they've been painted aluminium, the stands, and the wheels, the middle parts have been painted metallic grey, and they're all drying and they're being given a coat of clear. Now the next page is they want you to set these up onto the bottom of each one of those. Alright, and going to break off, so I'm not going to do that because the very next step is actually putting them together and then placing them on the plane. So I will break them off, so we won't be doing that. So the next part will be, wow, putting the plane together. Yes, let's get on with it. Okay, I've been getting parts ready. Where are they? There you are. Sanding away all the paints off the joints. Getting ready to, oh, there's a bin I didn't see before. Yeah, okay. But meanwhile, these are ready, and I want to give them a bit of a, where is it? Panel line. Now I've used this before, but not always quite sure what it's going to do. Now this has been clear coated, so that's better. Yep, it's going to fall off. Alright, at this point here, there's a very special technique just about to be employed. It's called blow, and perfect every time. Very unique technique there, and you're left with a nice detail job. Alright, let it dry. Alright, that's a really nice fit in there. It's only not dry fit, but I'm looking at it, it's going to be a pain to paint because I've got to put these in now. I can't slip them in later because it's literally, you got to put them in now, so I'm going to have to tape it all up. But that's why I didn't want to put the side covers on right now, because they just get in the road. Might as well paint them. So anyway, we'll get this together. I'm not going to worry about glue at all on those parts. It's just no need. Now, really? Thank you. Try and just not put it too close to the edge. It's not even not too worried about. Just gotta be careful with this stuff. Like to rave on. Rave on. No, nope, I'm not gonna start singing. Alright. Let's get this piece on. How am I going to do this? Alright, stand up time. Pick up. Grab. And position. Slot. Yes. And put together. Alright, don't touch. Go. One, two. That is a lovely fit, eh? I've really got no complaints about the fit on this model. Fits so nicely. I actually do a couple of rubber bands. I just don't have any rubber bands. Alright, now this is where I'm worried about the landing gear. I'm already like hitting it, and I'm a bit worried that I'm going to break it. Alright, I'm going to take this all up and taking no chances. She is clamped together. Alright, now I've already applied the glue on the other half. So we're just going to put this together now. Now I haven't put any glue at the front here because I want these to align perfectly. So we'll see how we go. Pick up, be very careful not to touch glue. Lovely. Alright. Oh no, it's a bit tight, that one. I'm going to tape it up. Okay, just veering away from the plane for a minute. Seams are done, just ready for a coat and putting together. Now, my son and I, we went to the hobby shop, toy shop, and another hobby shop 50 kilometers away. We can no longer or can't get X20A acrylic thinner from Tamiya. I have been using, for the past few months, life color acrylic thinner, and I am not really happy with it. I'm getting staining and it's just not working for me. The first coat always seems to go, it's just completely gone now. It just doesn't work. Anyway, when you apply the second coat, it works. Alright, so that's gone too. Now, the only thing we can get is Humbrol acrylic thinners. I've never tried this, and I don't know how it's going to go. But anyway, and it's $12.95, and it's only 125 mils, and the Tamiya is $15 for 250 mils. Do the maths. Other thing is, can I get clear? So we've gone for this stuff. Seem to get a lot more, but it is a lot bigger bottle. Anyway, that's that problem. Black. Tamiya flat black, gloss black, any black, forget about it. And that's the only black we could get in hobby color, and it's not even a black. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's H452. But anyway, that's the problems of Australia right now. My build with the Yamato is starting to worry me because I don't know what paints to use. But anyway, we'll see how that goes in the future because it doesn't look too bright right now. I noticed that I have a seam line there and a seam line just there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape both sides up because I don't know, like, yeah, there it goes. I don't want to lose the detail or the rivets and all that, so I'm going to tape that up as closely as I can to both edges. And I'm going to apply Tamiya, what do we call it, putty, while we still have that. I was actually looking at other products at the hobby shop, and gee, prices have gone up. But anyway, yeah, might have to slow down on my modelling. We're going to get that going, and at the same time, while they're drying, we're going to put the back wings together, and we'll get stuck into that. Now, I've taped it off, and still see rivets. Hang on. Okay, I was going to be delicate and use a toothpick or cocktail stick, but oh yeah, it works. You go underneath. This is why I put the tape on. I want to try these new products. expensive, but anyway, see how let that dry, do the other side. We'll get these off. Oh, strange. They don't put anything like they put the stubs on the ends where you won't see them, but on this one, right on the wing. That's a locating pin. That is part. Let me put my glasses on. Nice. Does that all come off? Yeah, it does all come off. So on that side. Yes. The other problem I'm having is with the junk. I spent 3 hours yesterday putting my theory into practice that I've been thinking about for months. And while in two-dimensional, it worked. As soon as I lifted up and put it into place, the lines did not do what I wanted them to do. So I'm back to the drawing board. I might have to do each sail by hand, not by hand, by one at a time, and that's going to cause me heaps of grief because it totally stuffs up the whole way I was going to do things. And I'm even thinking about not even lighting, because remind you, if I can't get paints, might as well have something to do. Hang on, be back in a minute. Was there the whole time? I still like this stuff the best. Just gotta be very careful with it. And whatever you do, don't touch it. And there you have it. Alright, I'm going to let everything dry. I've got a few things to do around the house. And I'll see you in a few hours. That is one big aeroplane. Okay, first section is gluing. Let's see how that turns out. That side's glued and everything's still dry, so see how that goes. Okay, this morning went and got some Mr. Bass White 1000. It's a surfacer, well similar to it. I haven't opened it yet, so hopefully it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be able to use it as a primer and also a filler for fine cracks. I've watched Nigel do it. Let's give it a go. Okay. I don't want to shake it. Open the lid up. Okay. Quite thin. Oh yeah, gooey at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. Oh, brilliant. Alright, give it a good stir. I'm just going to give it a good stir. And while I'm stirring, I've got my little Tamiya bottle here of thinners. I was going to use a container, but this thing seems to be thick enough, but I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to put some into here, and I'm going to see how it thickens up. Alright, I don't want to waste any. Seal it. Alright. Make a mess. Now, move you over. Now I've given this a go with the Tamiya Filler, and I've only hit it with 2000 grit fine paper, and I haven't lost any details, but I'm not sure if I got it as good as what I wanted, so this is why I wanted this stuff. So I could actually do this. Both sides. Yeah, it's really quite thick. And these parts here, now this stuff's supposed to shrink. Now you can remove it with thinners afterwards. But for me right now, I'm just trying to get it in the cracks. I'm going to probably have to get some more. I'm going to have to need a few layers here for that crack there. Then I'm going to have to put some more into, apparently you're supposed to let it set for a couple of minutes so it sets. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here, like that. And I'm mumbling to myself, don't worry, it's all good. Come on, get down. Alright, I'm going to come back, let it dry, let it set, and do a couple of more layers. Okay. Well, as a product, it works well. It goes on the cracks, covers well, dries well, stinks like all shit. But I won't be doing that again in the house. I'll probably get into trouble when the wife gets home. The aircon's on, and I might have to open up the place because like it stinks. What other problem? Thinners I have. No good. It has to be Mr. Leveling Thinner. It won't work. I tried. It's like enamel paint, like enamel, I don't know what it is, but it ain't coming off with my thinners. So for now, until I can find some Mr. Leveling Thinner, because I just rang up the hobby shop and they don't have any. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to sand it. I want to use it as it's supposed to be used. So guess what, people? Might have to put this away until I can afford some Mr. Leveling Thinners, and also for some to be in stock. Bye bye for now.